Distillation is the separation and extraction of liquids by evaporation and condensation. It's an ancient process based on a fairly simple principle. But while the designers of these stills had little control over the quality of their finished product, we are very much in control today. And not only thanks to modern technology, for the skills and experience of the stillman make an equal contribution. This is the tail box, or spirit safe, where the fresh distillate emerges from the still for the first time. It's about 65% alcohol and pungent with the aroma of its origins, the essence of the golden grain. Modern distillation looks like a highly technological process, but in fact, it allows more human control over the final product than ever before. Canadian whiskey is distilled in column stills, up to 5 stories high. They're tall because a column still is, in a way, many stills, one on top of the other, making it very effective. Mash enters at the top of this column and descends through a series of perforated plates through which hot steam rises. On each level, the process going on is just like a simple distillation. Alcohol, which has a lower boiling point than water, evaporates first when the mash is heated. As the alcohol vapors rise, they are drawn off into a condenser and cooled, condensing back to a clear liquid. The water and the mash are left behind. The whiskey that results from a first distillation has many of the strong flavoring elements called congeners that were created during fermentation. The so-called heads and tails, the first and the last parts of the run respectively, contain more of these elements than the distiller desires. That's where control comes in. The skilled stillman can detect the change by smell and divert the flow to a separate tank, taking only the best part of the run. These congeners fall into 3 categories. The aldehydes and esters make up the heads, and the fusel oils are the tails. Since these all have different boiling points, they evaporate at different temperatures and can be separated very accurately during the distillation process. It's this kind of control that makes for better whiskey. The stillman relies on his experience and his nose to know when to cut, because when it comes to flavor, the human senses are more sensitive than the most sophisticated technology. It takes a trained palate and nose to determine the potential of the raw young distillate. Expert blenders now make decisions that will influence the destiny of each whiskey. The journey to maturity is just beginning. Many years of aging in the barrel lie ahead. These men will decide which whiskey goes into which barrel, choices which will mold the character of the whiskey. A rye-based distillate with good flavoring potential, for example, might be put into a new, fresh, charred barrel, while a lighter corn-based distillate might go to an older, mature barrel, mellowed by years of absorbing other flavors. The type of barrel, the grains used in making the mash, the barrels placed on the racks of the maturing house, all this will be recorded. Its next destination, into the maturing house, where time and the wood will do their work. Time and the mysteries of aging.